morning year one and welcome to Wednesday's Phonics. Now yesterday we talked about this week we are going to be concentrating on the tricky words. We are going to finish off this week learning all of your phase 3 tricky words and being able to read them without me. Okay, so here they are. You know what to do? Pause your video, point to the words and read them to your grown-up. Ben, you sent me a fantastic video yesterday. Well done. It was lovely to see that you were pointing to all of the words and you got nearly all of them right. So well done. I think by tomorrow, I think you'll have every single one of them. So well done. Let's see who else can send me some lovely videos, okay? Brilliant. Let's go through them together to check that you got them right. He, she, we, me, be, you, all, are, her, was, they, my. Now remember, we can't really sound them out because if we sound them out, they don't make sense. If I sound out was, as, was, doesn't make sense. So we just have to see it and we have to know it straight away. That's why they're called tricky, because we can't sound them out. They are tricky. So these are your phase 3 tricky words and you just have to know them the minute you see them. Okay? Now, I've got a sentence here with a tricky word missing from the beginning. Okay, so I need to use one of these tricky words here to help my sentence make sense. Now there's a clue in my sentence because it's got a question mark at the end. So we know we are asking somebody a question. So we're not going to say, you are sad, because we are asking her. So can you tell me what word I might need to put at the beginning of my sentence? Let's see if you can read these words. Here is a tricky word. You, sad. So something you sad. I will do this one with you and then I want you to have a go at my next ones. So you can use all of these here. Which one do you think would make sense at the beginning of that question? Something you sad. Okay, if I put me you sad, does that make sense? No. What if I put they? They you sad? Doesn't make sense. What if I put are? Are you sad? We are asking her, are you sad? Does that make sense? It does, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to write my tricky word at the beginning of my sentence. Are you sad? Now remember, it needs to have a capital. Are. Are you sad? And there is our first question. Have a go at writing it on your whiteboard. On to question 2. Oh, now we've got some sweeties. Okay, so let's have a look to see if we can work out what the missing tricky word is. Can you be a detective for me and find the right word? So what does this tricky word say? They. They. Now we know what this one is because we've just put it here. It's the same one that we used here. What is it? Are. Well done. They are something sweets. Sweet. Sweets. They are something sweet. And you need to find one of these tricky words to help you complete the sentence. Okay, which one can you fill in? Which one do you think is the missing word? If I give you a clue. I think that's it as well. So have a go at writing that one on your board for me. They are, fill in that missing word, sweet, and send me it so that I know if you've got it right or not. Okay, the next one. There is a family here. Where do you think they might be? Okay, now we definitely know what this word is because we've seen it 3 times now. We've seen it here, we've seen it here, and we found it here. What is it? Shout it at me. Are. So something are at. At. Tricky word. The. Now we've got some sounds. We've got a trigraph. Can you tell me what that trigraph is? Sounds like this. Air. P. Or. T. Air. P. Or. T. Airport. So these people here are at the airport. But I don't think it says these are at the airport. Which tricky words can you fill in to make that sentence make sense? Is it me are at the airport? Is it she are at the airport? Is it all are at the airport? Is it they are at the airport? You tell me, which one do you think needs to go in my missing sentence? Okay, have a go at writing it on your whiteboard for me. Don't forget your capital letters. Okay, so that's quite a tricky challenge that I've given you today. You've had 3 sentences that you've had to read these tricky words and find those tricky words for me and fill them in. Now at the end, I want you to create your own sentence using your own tricky words. So I have given you 3 sentences here that I've made up today and that you've helped me write. Now it's your turn. So you're going to think of your own sentence. I'm not going to do it for you, and I want to see how many tricky words you can get into that for me today. Now don't forget to take a picture, send me a video, and I look forward to seeing your work. I'll see you tomorrow.